a student of Uniclass Result from last 2 years. So today, the Uniclass Result has conducted a seminar on chapter 9. That's one of the important chapter of class 10. So let's discuss these few points. So the first point is light. So can we describe light in few words, please? In one word, brightness. No. So light is that thing which reflected the object and made them visible. So it's a simple definition. So we can also say that light is the electromagnetic wave that can be traveled through medium as well as a vacuum. Okay, understand that. Now we will learn about two types of object in terms that luminous and non-luminous object. So luminous objects are that who have or who emit or scatter their own light. For example, is sun, stars, torch, etc. Anything which has its own light. So non-luminous is exactly opposite of this. So which does not have their own light, or it does not scatter or emit its own light. So one thing is that visibility. So in non-luminous object, it does not have its own light, but the reflected light can be show us make us visible. So when the light falls on a non-luminous object, it reflects and we can see. That's what we can see the objects. That's the visibility. So let's get to know about opaque, transparent, and translucent. So opaque is the thing or the object through which light cannot pass. Even we cannot see through the opaque. Right? The major example or main example are solid particles or hard particles. For example, walls, blackboard, door, anything. Now opaque, then transparent. Transparent is the kind of object which can light easily pass through it. So we can even easily see through it. So for example, glass or plastic, transparent plastic. The third is translucent. That's a kind of blur image. Whenever a light passes through it, it partially passes. So we can take an example of window, which is blur. We cannot even see completely, but we can sense the color of that, and we can see through it. So the next thing is theory of light. The theory of light, it comes under two parts: wave and particle. The wave are the examples of dispersion, then polarization, then etc. And the particles come under the photoelectrical effect. So one of the main point of this light is this theory of light is quantum theory of light. So quantum theory of light tells us that both matter and light has a particle. Right? Both matter and light have particle. And they have wave-like properties. Right? They have wave-like properties associated with them. So the very important question for you that what particles are present in the light? So light present of photons. It's a very important question and it can be asked in MCQ. So I will repeat: photons are the particles present in the light. So next thing is properties of light. So properties of light, in that we will learn about reflection and laws of reflection. So reflection. It's the mirror. It's an unpolished surface, right? And this is the polished surface. A ray of light incident to a point. That point is called as point of incidence, and it gets reflected back. And a imaginary line drawn perpendicular to mirror is called as normal. That's the imaginary line. So we will write it as normal. So as the normal has divided here, so two angles form, 1 and 2. We denote them as 1 and 2. So this is the ray of incident. So it will always come. It's the point of incident. and a normal drawn through perpendicular to mirror, and it's a ray of reflection. So denote that thing. We will learn about laws of things, and from that the image is very important. So angle one is called angle of incidence, and angle 2 is called angle of reflection. So laws of reflection, in that first law of reflection is that angle of incident is always equal to angle of reflection, right? Can you assume? Angle of reflection is always equal to angle of reflection. So then second is incident ray, reflected ray, normal, always lie on the same plane. You can see that. Always they lie on the same plane. They can't even, they have equal angles, they lie on the same plane. The third additional law we can derive, that's the additional law we can derive, that is incident ray, reflected ray are either side of the normal. Understand? The additional thing is that incident ray, reflected ray always lie either side of the normal. So here we have completed the laws of reflection. That's easy part. Now we will see about what's the types of mirror. This is one of the main topic in this chapter, and the types of mirror. So let me rub this. So first we will study about what are plane mirror. So plane mirror are that it are a very polished surface, and those are very high reactive. So we can see the diagram. It's a plane mirror with unpolished backside. So when a ray of light strikes on the mirror with the making same angle, it is reflected back. So that's the plane mirror, and we will see the characteristics of plane mirror. The image always form virtual and direct. Not that image always form virtual and direct. The second thing is the image distance and the object distance is always same. So when the object is here, the distance form is same to it, and the size, image size and object size is also same. So now we will see about next type of mirror, that are spherical mirrors. There are two types of spherical mirrors. One is concave and one is convex. The concave mirror always reflect the light in inner hollow surface, and the convex mirror always reflect the light in outer bulge surface. Right. The uses of these things we will study in the later part. So what are regular and diffuse ray? So regular and diffuse reflection of light are, the regular are parallel after reflection of light, and they follow laws of reflection. But the diffuse are not parallel reflected rays, and they do not follow reflection of light. So this is the thing what we have studied in this. So